This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Oh my God.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Damn.
Although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I'm
and then
happy
one day,
too.
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Holy
But
shit.
as he got his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
He's not supposed to do that. He's not supposed to step out. He's breaking out of the simulation. Oh my God.
All
Whoa.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I love being told what to do. Where is it? Where is the meeting room? Where's the meeting room? Where do I go? I don't know how to work a real job.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Na 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 na. What? Yeah, this is the OG.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna go to the door on my right because I'm a rebel without a cause.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Hell yeah, I like lounges. They're gonna have like Swedish fish and stuff.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Where's the Swedish
Stanley
fish?
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking it all in. Those are my symbols.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, I guess I gotta follow what he says.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Sorry, the sudden exhaust gave me the jeepers. It gave me the heebie-jeebies. Big red button, just pressed it like a dumbass. What the hell is happening?
But Stanley didn't want to. To go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's,
Give me a sec, why aren't they appearing?
left.
Okay, I guess it'll appear soon.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Whew, okay. Let's go, Stanley.
No, no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
He's breaking the fourth fucking wall!
Let's see, we went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay, thank you. Oh. Oh. Huh?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all
What?
a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Okay, I'm closing my eyes.
Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding?
I don't know where
It's
I'm
all
going.
rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the... This time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay. Oh. Did I fuck up this story?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. I don't know what's happening. Is this like a Truman Show situation where it's like people are like
When Stanley...
he's just like gonna...
Wait, what?
What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or...
I didn't do anything.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay. Oh, fuck, choice. I don't like making my own decisions. Chat, you help me choose. This door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one? Four, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5,
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just...
7.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
What? Huh? Oh, I was too slow. I guess none of us win.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fuck, fine. I'll just choose, I don't know.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story
I'll
is
just make
back
choices.
where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I'll just make choices.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
What the fuck is gonna be the story?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I hate hallways like this. I always feel like I'm about to be jump scared. What the fuck? Huh?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
What?
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah, this isn't
You
an
remember,
office
Stanley?
building, narrator guy.
Well, do you know what? since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yay!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Yay!
Oh, no.
Oh,
No, I don't feel right about this at all.
okay.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what happens this time. I have to restart.
What? The Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Woo.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. Is this supposed to
You
be
see,
an analogy
the
of how,
line knows
like...
where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Is this supposed to be an analogy of how, like, we
Here's
can
a
only,
thought.
like, follow directions?
Wouldn't wherever we
and
end
shit?
up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we
Do
can
any
both
journeys
agree that
actually
the nature of
matter?
existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
Well, you would have to
Hang on.
distinguish between
That
the
got a bit weird
concepts
back
of
there.
mental and
Well, I'd like to
physical
apologize.
if we want to
Not
start
sure
talking
where I
about.
was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Okay. Dun 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 Off on an adventure. Oh. Oopsie. Oh. Give me a sec. I accidentally sticky keyed, sorry. Sticky keys. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Okay, sure.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Why? Okay. Okay, I'm done.
Wait,
It's
what?
green.
We're back at the office?
Oh.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, we're back here.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell
Employee
with it.
fired?
Restart.
Who got fired? Wait, what? Okay. Well, I don't want to be fired. I
You
just
know
got
what,
this job.
Stanley?
Huh?
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're
Okay.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Shooby-dooba.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
Am I just
Use
going
your
in circles?
imagination.
What the fuck?
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Oh,
not
no.
you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I'm gonna follow the line. Oh, I can't. Okay. I guess I won't acknowledge it then. It's not giving me the choice to follow it.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Okay.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Fuck, I have to
In
make a
fact,
choice.
I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
I feel like a hamster in a
And
wheel.
that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay. So I don't have to go in the circle again? Okay. What's this? Huh? The confusion
What's this?
ending?
The confusion ending.
What?
You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
Is
And
this
we're
everything
supposed to
we've
restart
done?
the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Stanley
all
dies?
Determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I
Wait.
just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank
Teabag.
simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it.
You have
I
free
won't
choice
do
too,
it.
narrator coon.
And the
Whoa!
timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
I want to leave. I'm scared.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Fuck that, bro. I
We'll
don't care
find
about
out,
the
won't
journey.
we?
I want to get right to the
Eventually.
destination.
Well, in the meantime,
Oh no. He got murked. Where is he?
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh no.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fuck. Rippos.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'll follow directions this time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive-aggressively on coworkers, resent coworkers for not supporting you more.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Ooh. Alekirser ass fucking color palette right here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
He's got a big ass
Shocked,
office.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
What is it?
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ooh! Nice. Whoa. I love following directions. Boop. Ooh.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Damn.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Well, I don't really like how dark this place is.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. Escape?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death. As the machine whirled into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
I don't want to be
Perhaps
crushed.
his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end
I
to his
accept
brief
it.
and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as
Woman!
Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
No. Oh. I don't look very eviscerated right now, bro. I can walk.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development throughout the core, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. So life is meaningless if you don't have free will? So to live is to choose, the to live is to have decision. Do you subscribe to that? Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard strokes and synthesized tones. Ah, Foley. I love Foley. Yeah. I like the 5th one. This one's the nice one. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop. Boop 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 boop. Boop. Hey, can I get a large truffle cheese pizza? Wait, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Wait, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Wait, I can't press escape. I'm stuck. How do I jump? I can't jump. Wait, can you help me? What did I do? My keyboard is... Oh! Yeah, my keyboard died. Okay, give me a second. I was freaking out for a reason. I was like, fuck, the game is like... Where's my charger? Oop. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's on you guys for thinking that the Stanley Parable could possibly have glitches. It is a perfect game. It is the only game. Okay, charged up. Awesome. There you go. Credits. Kevin Brighting. Make sure to follow all of his socials. There you go. Computers. Oop. Oh. Filing cabinets. Okay. Somebody's making tacos. Boss's office. Ooh. Office clock. Underground. Now I wish I went into the mind control facility. Ooh, liminal. Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game.
See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. The kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. Of course, you being you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. I'm just gonna
Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game, roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
Stanley pushed the number 6.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Okay, let's go down this corridor. True, because They're being used to break the fourth wall. They technically did come up in the final game. Crazy. Warzone. Barbed wire. A random bicycle. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which is not our intention. You know what? Hot take. People that play shooters deserve to be made fun of. For having fun. I played Halo before. These are screenshots of the Stanley Parable, no HD remix, fewer endings. Damn. I'm just salty because I'm bad at them. I do play Fortnite. If I'm anything, I am a hypocrite. Apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Okay. This is kind of freaking me out. Like, it's so liminal and I'm alone. Maintenance layout. Okay. Projector. Meeting room. I don't know if it's bad, but like I can smell this building. It smells like a newly constructed building. I can smell it. Freedom ending. Does it exist in beta? Countdown desk. Monitor room elevator. It could go up and down, but then it became difficult to remember what was up and what was down, so we placed the two endings together instead. That's pretty funny. Countdown room. Okay. Well, Stanley's desk. Well, different versions of Stanley's desk. 2011, 2012, 2013. Okay. The people that were born when this game was made are going to the 5th grade right now. Think on that. I hate that too. I hate it terribly. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one released in May 2012. Features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Okay. I think it's crazier that people born in 2012 can use Discord next year. That's disgusting. Why would you even say that? Why would you say that to me? Be real though, is anybody following community guidelines? Like if they said you could like even if people said you had to be a certain age to play something or whatever. Did you ever actually follow that guideline?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Ooh, funny switch. I should turn it on. Oh, off. Oh. Okay.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now.
Should I quit?
The only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
I'm dead. Oh crap. I died. Do I quit? I do perhaps think I made a bit of a fucky-wucky.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Uh-huh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to construct that. I want to process the ending that we just got though. So because I was a little shit and I didn't follow any of the instructions, I died. The only choice is to play the game the way that they intended for me to play the game. Or else I die as a player. I don't know whether that was an ending was what I got though. Or not play at all. But I want to play. That's what I chose for this time slot.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market monetize free to play. That's evil. Monetize free to play. Money, more money, graphs about things plus money. Yes. Oh! Ooh, broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Where's my... Oh, here it is, sorry. We're back in the Alekirser room. Hey.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. but his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Oh.
What could its purpose be?
I wonder what
In
this
fact,
could be.
This keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Does 2845 spell out
By
anything?
simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer
Oh.
luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I wonder if I could have fallen through the gap that just formed over here. It doesn't spell out alley. I would know if it did. Huh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Well, I guess I gotta do this again. Bum. Ooh, shiny.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
This is what my setup looks like. The goon kitten, stop! I mean, I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say it, but now I said it. Now it's my fault. I was gonna say battle station, exactly, battle station.
Now the monsters jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Oh.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Whoa.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Damn. I want to see if anyone's getting up to some silly business. Oh! Okay. Woo!
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept.
Big flashing red light! Ah! Oh, okay. I thought there was a person on there. Okay.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Never! I'm breaking
It was
out of my
unthinkable.
chains!
Wasn't it? Was
Yeah.
it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
Whoa.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Inside
For
Out,
he
is that you?
would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Fuck yeah. Beep.
8 months with the totally normal dragon girl.
Totally normal, for real, for real. Beep, 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 boop, 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 beep, 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 beep. Thank you for the 8 months, stuck alive. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Beep, boop, boop. Five. Okay. Mind controls idle, awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Choice. I kind of want to turn it on. off because I'm a good person.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
What's happening?
Was it over?
No!
He had won.
Oh!
He had defeated the machine.
Yay!
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere
Walk
moments
towards your
away.
freedom, Stanley.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
I feel
Where had
a little
his
eerie.
co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized
Nothing mattered
none of this
anymore.
mattered to him.
Fuck the other
For
people,
it
I'm
was not
free.
knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Yeah, fuck trying to
No
think about
longer would anyone
things.
tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Yay!
That was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
I would.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay. Da, 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 da.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the
Oh!
feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before
Here's the
him.
exit.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
I like
And
it.
Stanley was happy.
I'm finally happy. Yay. Huh? Why is there more? No! No, I'm back in this fucking room.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I
Thank
sure
you for
that
giving
the
us stop in
orders
November.
stopped
Thank you,
coming
thank
in?
you. Nice
How
guy.
is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Wait, I think we might have celebrated too soon.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna turn them on. I'm gonna turn on the mind control machine.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
We'll just
Feeling
take
a
them
wave
back.
of disbelief,
Okay.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh. Oh! I'm tiny. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, I'll be tiny. I'm having way too much fun. That's true.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What if I go downstairs? I'll go upstairs again just to turn it on, but next run I'll go downstairs. Bathroom. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisps.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take.
Piano.
Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope,
Aw.
any reason to keep going.
Oh,
Here on the floor, he
Stanley.
lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Oh.
What could it mean?
What could this
Was it a
be?
sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845.
Do you guys ever just...
Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever.
Y'all ever just lie down on the ground and stare at the ceiling with tears in your eyes and sadness in your hearts? Yeah.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs, trying to input, and yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. I think it's good to have a designated cry hour. It's good for the heart. Boop, 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 boop. Whoa, what was that spanking? I heard spanking.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Ah, shit, here we go again.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh, it's all my
What horrible
homies.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Can I fall?
Did he have the strength?
Can I jump to
find
my
out?
death? No? Okay. Brr, 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 brr.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Yes,
The
yes,
lives of
yes.
so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Ooh. So that's where Gloria kept all the fucking Twizzlers.
This
Fuck
mind control
you.
facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Ah. Are we really working towards what makes us happy, or are we just doing what people are telling us will make us happy? But if I don't do my job, then
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Do I have scales on my
Never.
back?
It
Yeah.
was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
What even am I without my job? I think that you are a person worthy of living and being alive.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad.
I want to mess
or
with people's
content.
emotions.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Let's turn the power back on. Then. How many endings have I gotten? Like 2 or is there like 3?
And when at last he found the source
Like
of
3,
the
I
room's
think? Yeah,
power,
3.
he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Fuck that. We go full send. Let's go.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Control?
Yeah, I love control.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the
Give me
controls
control
off.
of everything.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh no!
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
Oh no!
nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Wait, what?
How long
No!
until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to
I just
start.
want to leave, dude.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Do I need to press
All right,
2485 again?
You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I just hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
I'm gonna
My
fucking
goodness,
die!
only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so
What?
much. You know what? To hell
Where's
with
the
it.
one?
I'm going to
Where's
put
the
some extra
one?
time on the clock. Why not?
Fuck me!
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't run on
Where's
trees.
the
What's the matter,
one?
Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or
Yeah.
did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Well, duh.
I mean, look at you, running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One solved?
Thank you for the
Do you
year,
have any
Larissa. Thank
idea
you,
what your
thank you.
purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
I don't like it when
But here's a
you
spoiler for you.
do that.
That timer isn't a catalyst. The action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
Huh?
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
I don't know how to feel about that. What kind of person likes to see people suffer?
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
No, no,
Take a
no.
look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds
No.
until no. And nothing. No ending here. Just you being
No,
blown to
I
pieces.
don't think
Will you
it's
cling
like
desperately to your
me.
life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. It's all part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your
finally found
inevitable life
one.
from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'll go downstairs this time instead of going to the boss's office.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The broom closet ending?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No. I don't wanna.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
I can't
All because
risk
he
my job
believed
security.
everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Yeah.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Where are my feet?
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at
My
last, he came to the
feet, I
conclusion that had been on the
need
tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Exactly.
He thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Yeah.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Whoa.
It was so much fun, and
is
Stanley
fun.
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Oh.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it
Oh,
particularly
this is fucking with my brain.
strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Oh.
Stanley is as awake right now.
Do you guys ever have dreams about committing crimes and not feel bad about you committing crimes in your dreams because you don't have to take responsibility for those crimes? 'Cause I do.
He's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magic?
I specifically have dreams. Like, the craziest the crimes will be is like, I don't know. I go to a bank and then I hack into one of the systems and it spits out dollar bills, or like, I don't know. I turn the town fountain into like a jello pool. Like the one from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. And I just swim through the jello pool. Like little misdemeanors, not like actual crimes that get people hurt. Oh my god. I'm not that crazy.
Stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this was a dream.
Am I going in circles?
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself
Whoa.
to wake up.
Oh.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
Oh.
the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Oh.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Fuck.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? Huh?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Oh
And
no.
although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Chad, I don't think I know what's real or what isn't. Does that make me crazy? I feel called out. I don't like it. It's making me feel bad for living in my delusions. I am not in control of my brain, and I like it that way.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Uh-huh.
The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Yeah.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Run away, Mariella. Oh. What? Am I Stanley again? I guess I am Stanley.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Is it
he had simply
raining?
missed a memo.
It's raining. Am I hallucinating? It's raining.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes.
We're
this
back
room.
here.
What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't know how I feel about, like, office culture. Like, fucking, like, their attempts to seem, like, I don't know how to feel about, like, how they, like, try and do, like, oh, it's family day. Bring your family over to your office and we can get to know each other better. Like, oh, it's the blobbity blobbity bloobity blee casual Wednesday. The person who manages to do blobbity blah and hits all their sales quotas will get a free $50 card to TGI Fridays. Yippee! We're gonna have a really fun activity in the office that you think is for fun, but really we're just trying to milk extra work out of you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Live through office culture at a bigger company and then split off to a smaller place. Smaller places feel like they're a lot nicer. Cause there's less I feel like if anything it makes it easier to communicate, cause like there's less BS around. I don't know.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else
in my
can
experience,
be difficult,
I mean, like, they both have their share of BS, but I prefer smaller offices.
All this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Who's her? Me?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Oh, Stanley's wife?
She's been waiting.
He's telling you to listen to chat. Oh? Oh?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
What?
To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Oh!
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Who are you?
Right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
Well, that's mean.
Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Oh.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
Well, that
Come
really
inside.
hurts.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
That really hurt my feelings. What the fuck, man? That hurt my feelings.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Oh.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Oh.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Because it was different. Pressed he to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
Huh?
And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
My pillow smells like roses. I like it. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I viscerally felt my heart sink when he was like, all you do is press fucking buttons, and eventually you find out just lost sight of what reality really is.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm not gonna push it because I am gonna live my life and be cool and yeah, no, I'm not gonna push it. I wanna push it. I'm gonna press F. Haha.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Huh?
And Stanley pushed a button.
Huh?
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried. Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
What? I don't know whether this is a new route
Stanley
or
went
a
around
different
touching
one.
every little thing in
Or
the
the same
office,
one.
but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
But I already did. I feel like I've already done the routes on the right side of the door. I've already done all of them.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace, its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper.
I don't
Something
know.
darker.
The employee lounge is quite nice, but there's also like a lot of empty space here. I feel like if they had like a cotton candy machine or like a pinball machine.
Yes, really, really worth it
I
being
don't know.
here in the room.
Could be good.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't wanna.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Wait, no, not this
it's
one again.
incredible he wasn't
Not this
5
one
years
again.
ago.
No! I did it again. Fuck, I'm stupid. I'm fucking I just did it. Don't go for my wife? Okay. I didn't know I had a wife. Oh wait, no, the mannequin. Right. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Good job, Stanley. You are an edgy boy. Fuck you, narrator. I have my own brain. What's that? Can I not open it?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Why is it on? Wait, this isn't. Yeah, you're right. This isn't my desk. She doesn't sound like me. I was gonna say she sounds like a. She kind of sounds like Cher Millet.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Broom closet.
Oh no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Yeah, I'm staying here. It's comfy here. Oh, no. Close the door, close the door. Yeah. So, my day has been okay. I, had a bit of a tumultuous morning. There was a lot of work to get done. And, well, I don't know, it was a nice day. I had some soup before stream. It was really good soup. Very, very good soup. What did I have for breakfast? Happiness and sunshine and rainbows. I don't know, it was a good day. I got a lot done, which I was very happy about. And, well, it was actually a pretty big day school-wise, so, yeah. I was kind of dreading this day in some ways because it was gonna be a big day, but I managed to get through it, and now I can just chillax for the rest of the week, so, yeah. I guess I just reminded myself that I've gone through every single bad or, like, really big and significant event in my life, and I can do the same here. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Was I supposed to do something in the closet? Yeah, I don't know. I like to hype really big projects up in my head. So sometimes I can hardly imagine a future where I actually get through them, but then I do, and it's like, damn, I should have given myself more credit. You know, thank you. Oh, we broke it. We broke the closet. Damn. Oh, stay still for like 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. Well, I'll just stay here. We can just chill. You know. It makes you realize that I agree. Like, you won't even remember it a month. Like, that goes for a lot of things. Like, something seems so big, and then you realize that there are very few things you can do in your life that will have an impact on the you that exists 10 years from now. Like, very, very few things. But it has been a very big year. Broom closet has already been marked as done. No! Oh man. Am I looking forward to White Christmas? I am. I love the snow, but only for a year.
Stanley walked upstairs to his
only for like
boss's
a month. And then it sucks and I hate it. I feel like I've already done so many of these endings though. Like the one over here. I don't know what else I can do different. I guess I could go downstairs. I don't know. I'm just gonna fuck around. That's the point of the game, right? It's just to fuck around, find out, do something different. Yeah.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Or I'll just restart. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that this year is like a sign of a beginning.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Oop. I want to make more original songs and more like really comprehensive roleplay series and get into cool projects that are like tangentially related to VTubing.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if I just stay stuck still? Did I listen to the Elnia song? I did. I liked it. Alekirser Fumo draws near. Yeah. I asked the merch company that I work with if Fumos would be possible, and they said yeah. They said yeah, they would be. I was like so prepared for a no, but they were like, yeah, that's possible. But they were like, just keep working hard to make Alekirser wherever you want her to be. A lot of us are getting our shirts as early as Friday. Really? Hell yeah. And that's what happens when you have an individual merch company. Oh yeah. Let's go.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
What the
hoping
fuck?
he might find an answer there.
It's locked off. No broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't know what to do now because there's so many different things and stuff. But like so many little things that I can easily just ignore. Oop. Sorry. I keep pressing sticky keys. Sorry. My bad. My nervous reflex is to press the shift button, like, repeatedly. I'm gonna stay in the bathroom. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money for... Extreme bathrooms. Time. Why are there glasses in here? Will you upload your original songs on platforms like Spotify and SoundCloud? Spotify, yes. SoundCloud, I'm not so sure. But I'm working on it. I'll get it released as soon as possible. Just have to finish a bunch of tedious school things. I'll be uploading it when I can. I wanted to get it done sooner, but like some tedious, annoying school stuff got in the way. Oh, new room. Business strategy. Wait, that's a panda with a... Oh, I don't like that. Well, I can go down. Let's go down, chat. I fucking love elevator music. You know, like the CRA, when you call them, well, like only the Canadians are gonna relate to this, but like, when you call the CRA, they play really cool music now. So, even though you're really upset, they play really, like, jazzy music. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's like all jazzy, bossa nova. With like saxophone and stuff. I have to call them like every year because my taxes are complicated. They're like sexy saxophone music. It's like, oh, getting jiggy with the CRA music. Yeah, this is taking a while. Oh wait, what's this on the floor? I guess I can't. Hello? Huh? Oh. No, we're gonna do. I like this. I want to stay here. I'm just gonna wait here. We're just gonna stay here. It doesn't go anywhere? Aw. Well, that makes me kind of upset. I want apple juice. Thank you for the hydrate. Where is... I don't have apple juice. Where is it? What? Dun, dun. Does this elevator really lead nowhere? Is it just an endless loop? Oh, but I like it in here so much. This is like the most pleasant part of the game. Okay. Illusion of choice, I suppose. I just don't want to go into my boss's room. He's weird. And I bet he smells funny. Huh? I want my next original song to be done in a really, really bad, like, recorder cover of it. That would be really nice, I think. Do I have no choice but to go to my boss's room? That's cringe. Oh wait, what if I pick the wrong numbers on the number pad?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
What if I
not
put
an indication
the
of
wrong
any
numbers?
human life. What could it mean, he wondered. Desperate for answers,
Like
he began turning the room
69,
over looking for clues that might unravel the situation. Until at last, he discovered a keypad
Boo.
behind the boss's desk. But alas, no code. For this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Boob. No. 69.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad.
If you
knowing
press
full
the right
well
one before he
the
says
sheer
it, he does
statistical
something?
unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination.
Oh,
If he
shit.
knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. 2845.
No. I'm just gonna keep messing up until it pisses him off.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
That's how my life feels like sometimes. That's how my life feels like sometimes. Like, it just happens because, like, whoever's in charge of the simulation just gets tired of me messing up, so they just open the next route for me anyway, because they get fed up with me, like, making so many mistakes. Yeah. Okie dokie. I'll do the speedrun route next time. Ooh. I really don't like this.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Are there any routes that I haven't done in the mind control facility just yet? Or is it like, you know, cause I feel like I've already did them all. I want to know how many Stanley Parable routes there are. Should I look that up, or am I spoiling the game for myself? I wonder how many endings there are. Was there an ending for doing the explosion thing correctly? How? How would I do it correctly?
An enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't know. 19 is pretty good. Yeah, because I've already done this. I'm gonna restart. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna restart the game again, and I'm gonna put in the thing properly.
All of his co-workers were gone.
My Chivos? To see which ones I've got. What is Chivos?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Achievements. Oh. Okay. Where do I find the... Oh! No! Oh, in Steam. Okay. Wait, let me pull Steam. View my achievements. I've beat it. Achievement. Oh, there's a bunch. There's impossible to get this achievement. Commitment. Play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. Wait, it's a Tuesday. It's Tuesday right now. But it hasn't been the entire duration of a Tuesday. Fuck. Complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes and 22 seconds, not including load times. Don't play Stanley Parable for 5 years. You can't jump. Unachievable.
On the monitor for him to follow.
Okay. Do any of you guys have the Don't Play It achievement?
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting.
You can get an
Was it a
ending by
painting
opening the
or a
console.
photo? He could no longer
By opening the
recall.
console and entering SV Cheats 1. But I'm not a cheater. I believe in
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
sometimes.
left.
Unless it's Pokemon, in which I'd like happily hack myself 999 Master Balls. But that's my business, not yours.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Beep 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 beep. I'm gonna put the code in without them telling me, cause I've already played this game a bunch of times.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Hey! Oh. Oh my.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Oh, I can't fall. Damn it. I wanted to fall. I wanted to fall. There's another game by these guys that is similar, about 15-30 minutes and free, also on Steam if you feel like you played this out. Dr. Langeskov, The Tiger and the Terribly Cursed Emerald, a whirlwind heist. Is this an ending? Is there something different this time? I want to go back up.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
There's only one ending here. The Beginner's Guide. Was that by the same people? Is there anything else that's different in this ending, or? Wait before going up in the display room and press the light bulb button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't want to do it again. I can't press the button anymore. Please jump, please. I just want to leave.
Now the monitors jump to life, their true nature revealed.
I can't. I'm
Each
locked.
bore the number of an employee
I'm
in the
locked
building.
into this.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
There's a
And
disco
Stanley,
secret if you go to the end and wait for the bridge to
eternally
take you back
monitored
to
in
the
this place
start.
where freedom meant nothing.
Okay. I guess. If you go to the end and wait for the bridge to take you back to the start. What is the end and what is the bridge? Like what? Huh? Is it like the good ending where like I turn everything off? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's more to this game, but it's really it's hard not to like fall into the same endings because my instincts keep telling me to do the same things, which I guess is its own thing.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't.
Oh.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I don't want to step on there again. Because if I do that again, then I go up. I don't want to go there. But I can't go anywhere else because the gate is closed behind me. I guess I just wait. Oh, okay. Bro, that's fucking creepy. Ah! Ah! Yippee! Secrets Room 2014. Yay! Thank you for the sub, the golf. Thank you for the 3 months. Oh shit, thank you for the tier 3. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. You gotta sample this for the next song. I really love this city pop vibes of my first song. The next song that I have in mind though is it's a little bit different, but it has the same energy. I think you'll like it. Whoa! Oh my god, the text was running through my body. Crazy. I guess there's nothing else here. Are we getting a ballad? Maybe.
No, he refused to
Not
believe
this
it.
shit
He
again.
couldn't accept it. his own life in someone else's control. Never. It was
The sudden
unthinkable.
change from
Wasn't it?
disco to this
Was it
shit
even
again.
possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
The narrator is quiet because I had to turn down the music for the video game.
The heart of the operation.
Because the disco was so
Controls
loud.
labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
I'm guessing
and
there
as the
isn't
cold
much else
reality
to
of
do
his
here.
past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
I want to know what the other options are. Everything else is just right door. Okay. Let's see what else we can do, and then
All his
I'll
coworkers
try.
were-
I might do
Wait,
the
no,
demo because apparently
isn't
it
the
like
right office,
adds
is
to
it?
the story.
Is this Stanley's office?
I like the game. It's a cute little game. It has. I understand why it was rated positively.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
I
lounge
like it.
first, just to admire it.
I like it a lot. I like this game a lot. Because it's not a very complicated message. It doesn't have a very complicated message. That's not to say that games with complicated messages are bad, but sometimes if you get really bogged down in like trying to convey a lot of messages at once, it can mess with like the narrative flow. So I like that this game, like even though it has a lot of endings, it still has the same general
Stanley
story
just
to
stood
tell.
there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything.
Fuck you!
This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
Well, I'm just gonna stand here. I'm just gonna stand here. Especially for the time. Literally, like, I wouldn't have assumed that a game like this would have been released in 2011. Not to say video games hadn't already been around for a long time by then, but it definitely seems like this could have been released in 2024 and the message would still be really pertinent. Thank you for the ghost of aesthetic, Rex. Thank you. I'm just gonna stand here. That's nice. It's really nice. I can make like tea and he'd probably have like 2 new things to say. Boop, 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 boop. How far in the battle pass are you on Fortnite? I reached Emma Frost. Allie, since you mentioned at the beginning of the stream that you would be playing FNAF Security Breach, do you know anything about FNAF lore? I don't know that much. I used to watch Game Theory, so I knew a lot by virtue of watching those videos, but I've forgotten most of them. So I know that there's a purple guy and like a bunch of really scary theories about what the animatronics are and who they are. That's it. I just know purple guy. I don't know anything else. Fuck this shit, dude. I want to go in one of the offices and see if they have Swedish fish in their cabinet. Nothing? Nor? R. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate. Swedish fish was always just like a candy that I found in my office for some reason.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness.
I'm just
Then
gonna
the
stand
feeling
here.
went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle.
Tingle, tingle, tingle.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yeah.
Really worth it.
I was listening back to the Lego building stream, and it was actually pretty relaxing.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
What the fuck? Why does he keep dissing me for just standing still?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
That's so mean. I'm just trying to enjoy the game for what it's worth.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I don't want to go here anymore. I'm just gonna stand here because the game keeps trying to tell me what to do.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Oh
it's
no, not
incredible he
again!
wasn't fired years ago.
Not again! I'm back. Jump on the catwalk? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Which catwalk? Okay, I guess I'll just try and...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story is... What? Really?
There we go.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration
New
for others?
ending.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
No.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No. I am such a parkour legend.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red...
Can I save? Am I not allowed to save? I guess not. Oh, okay. I can. Okay. Hee
door.
Red or blue? Red or blue?
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
This is calling out that specific
And in the end, it was all
subset.
for
This is calling out that specific like subset of people that love hacking into the game to find all like the unfinished shit that's in it. Like missing no.
nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Skill tree.
Tell you what, Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go.
Ooh.
The third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I guess I have to go here. Ooh. Oh. Ah.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
Okay.
Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. Ooh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Oh, shit. Look at all these people. Whoa! 21.3% of players skipped the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% shows the blue door. Okay.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Okay.
Let me boot it up.
Oh.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you
Do I have
give
to
it
play
4
this
hours
or
of
4
play
hours?
to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Nah, fuck this. I hate this.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
To spite you.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Of course,
Hey,
anytime.
since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
I like
Let's
games.
see.
Yeah, yeah.
What do we have here?
Yeah.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Bro!
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough?
And I can't
Tell me
jump.
that, Stanley. Will it ever be
I
enough?
can't jump.
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Okay. Oh.
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see.
This
what
house
does
is
it need?
ass.
Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this stand.
This is so ass.
Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Okay. Wait, I can't. Oh, I
Isn't
can.
it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go
We're
mining.
going mining. We're going mining. We're going mining. We're going mining. We're going mining. Yeah, we're going mining.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
No.
Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
No fucking way. No fucking way.
Yes!
No fucking
I don't
way.
even know what this game is, but I love
No!
it. You, trapped in a glass box,
Get me out
with
of
no way out, listening to me
No!
talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this
Get me
game
out of
supposed
here.
to be? I can't figure it out.
Get me out of
Let's
here.
go find out what the hell this is.
Get me out of here. Bro, wait, how am I supposed to get out? Oh, okay. I was tricked.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need...
Ah! Oh, bleh. Oh. I didn't mean to fall. I'm scared. No. I'm scared. I learned to value. I don't like liminal spaces like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. What am I supposed to do? Ah. Man. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Oh.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos
Oh,
and the
he's
fear and the
yonder for
confusion.
us, bro.
That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
But I can't see it. Bye-bye. Oh. Not this shit again. Okay, wait, what if I go through the red door? No. How do I go through the... I want to do the red door. Okay. Red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Show me. Oh. Yeah, this is the old version of the game. I saw the I accidentally bought the old version.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Yeah, if I knew that there was a better, not better, but like a re-release version, then I would have gotten that one. But I forgot. Oh.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Ah.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
This is nice. I feel like I'm floating in space.
No, wait. Where are you going?
I'm staying
Right.
here.
Where were we?
Do I just stay here? No. I wanna know. I wanna know what's here.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Oh boy. Fuck, I don't wanna die.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, now I feel like an asshole. But I just wanna get the other ending. Oh!
No! Oh, thank God you lived.
Again!
No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this? Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? You'll throw yourself from this platform over and over.
Again.
You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Okay, bye.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh, now I feel bad. That's a lot of endings. That's a lot of endings. Are there any more? Which ones have I missed, chat? Unplug phone. How did I get there? Wait here in the office? Okay.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
I feel kind of
waited.
called out.
Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, well, that was lame. Unplug phone is the same route as doing the wrong
Stanley
thing.
decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
The moving platform? That would be the... moving platform. Okay, like the one that I was in before. With the doors, the red and blue, the one before that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize
I
that
did like
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
We're back here.
She's been waiting.
That's
her, Stanley. You need to be the one. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yeah.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Give me a sec, give me a sec. Give me one quick second, sorry. Give me one quick second. Okay, I'm back.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
Okay.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago. And see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please. Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Man. I was too cool, too swag, too good at making my own choices.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Is one of these open?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
But who
that
is
means
Stanley?
Choosing responsibly
I'm Stanley.
And always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm about to do something really funny.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Yeah. Let me go forward. Oh no!
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
I ruined his story.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage?
Because it's funny.
It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to
because
continue, would it be
it's
worth
funny.
it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
No!
I have to.
No!
I have to.
Oh! Whoa. Oh! Woo! Oh! Oh! Whoa! Spooky!
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Oh, whoa.
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
I'm sorry.
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to.
Who
He
even is
understands that if I say
Stanley?
to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I'm not Stanley,
That
I'm
thought hadn't
Alec.
even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No!
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine. Now
Yet there
everything is
was not a single
normal.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Aww. Fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Everything is locked down. Why is everything locked off? What the fuck?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication
This
of
is
any human
different.
life. Shocked,
Hi,
unraveled,
Zaki.
Stanley
Welcome
wondered in
in.
disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Night Shark 115.
Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak
Night
up,
Shark
but
115.
now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Night Shark
He
115.
drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark. No, it doesn't use my mic. Okay, I feel so stupid.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
No, am I Night Shark. Oh, whoopee. Night Shark.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did
it's
you?
my
Please
time.
speak the code into the receiver.
I'm
Otherwise we
trying
can't get
to.
on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is that me? That's Stanley!
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please.
I look funny.
I need you to make a choice.
The
I need you
end.
to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
I beat it.
Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs
beat
you
it!
to make a decision. It
I
cannot exist
won!
without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
I beat the
Choose.
game. Clappers.
Anything? This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it.
I
So, you hear
win.
me? Are you there?
But
You
why
listening
do
to
I
this?
feel
Stanley,
so
there?
empty?
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
Copyright
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
What were you
Take as much time as you need.
What were you up to in 2011? Yay! Oh!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It looks different. Whiteboard ending. Okay.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Have you
When
guys
Stanley
seen some
came
of
to a
these
set of 2
before?
open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
One more ending, heaven ending. How do I get there?
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't think you missed much. We finished the game.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh wait, I remember this. Dooby dooby dooba dooba boo boo boo. Dooba 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 boom.
To the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Oh, no, this is the one that we already did.
From here, it's,
We already did this one. Yeah, I remember I already did this one. Okay. Again, the game again. Hit some computers on 419. Okay. 419, 423. I hope that's this one. 419. 423. Oh. 3. 434. Maybe it's not this version. It might not be this version. Huh. I have to reset every... Okay. I'll try it then.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Ooh! Okay, 423. And then... Boss's secretary's desk outside the boss's office? Where is that? Wait. Outside the boss's office. Okay. I guess I'll just see awaiting input, so I'll know where it is. Boss wrote. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Heaven ending. Yippee. Heaven.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Bye-bye. Okay. 434.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his... Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Wait, I can't touch
it. Didn't make a single difference.
There, okay. Phew-wee. Do I need to begin again? Okay, I'll begin again. Yay! I'm in heaven, let's go! Buttons. Hello, Sapphic Mango, welcome in. Buttons. I'm gonna click them all off. Just watch me, just watch me. You know, as somebody that is very easily entertained, Heaven being buttons is kind of, it makes sense. I can't even lie, it makes sense. Okay, so I'm guessing that's all there is to the Stanley Parable that I can find at the moment. I'm tempted to load up the demo and play a little bit of it before I call it a night. I just want to see what it's about because I hear that it's a different kind of game. Okay, wait, let's just pick your Stanley Parable. Short and linear. Download the demo. Okay, yeah, it's very small. It's very small.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
What the fuck?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where
oh, okay, that was the that was the Steam trailer. I was like, what the fuck is what was going on? Okay. There we go. Let's play the demo. I sure love it when demos are different from the actual game. Oh yeah, no, this is very different. Okay, let's do video, running window. Okay, let's load it up. Oh, you see it? Yeah, okay, that's good. This is actually really smart. The idea of having a demo be just like a completely different game of its own. It's very smart. I'll keep that in mind for the future game I develop. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, I gotta move. Oh. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I keep pressing... I'm sorry. I keep pressing buttons.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 28. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Thank you, kind lady. Okay. It's my turn. Waiting room. I guess I just wait. I'm not 28. I'm 3002. Those tacos smell so good. They're not my tacos. If I eat them, I'll be a felon of the household. Okay, my turn.
Oh, hello. Welcome
Hi
to the
there.
Stanley Parable live demonstration.
Hello.
It will be my pleasure to guide you through
Hi
this
there.
sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty?
Sure.
Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so?
Okay.
Please, for just 20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you.
Do I have to? Is that what I'm gonna do? Do I have to? Is this the first test? Thank you for the gift subs, Maestro.
Oh, wait, I've got
Thank
it.
you, nice
You know
guys.
what would really ramp up the anticipation?
Thank you,
if I
thank you.
gave you a little tour of the facility and show you how we make video game demonstrations. Yes, you'll be simply out of your mind with anxiety. Come along this way.
Okay. Ah.
This is where I and the other proctors have been working meticulously to construct a demo that explains clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley Parable is, how it plays, and why you should spend real-world money on the main game.
I did spend
Video
real-world money
game
on this.
demonstrations are tricky, and without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea what to expect in the full version. Here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that? Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you.
This
How
one.
fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators?
What?
You see, our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our minds and souls.
Huh?
Pervert.
What the fuck? Can I press another button? Why'd it call me a pervert? I don't like that.
Okay, what else can I show you?
I did not
then?
expect
this
that.
This place is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted.
Compliments? Okay, I like compliments.
One of the most important parts of administering any demonstration is pumping up your ego and appealing to insecurities about your sense of self-worth. That's why we use this room to develop cheap compliments to shower on the player during the demo. Go ahead and press that button to see some of the superficial flattery we've been cooking up.
Awesome, I love superficial flattery. Boop.
My heavens, I've never met someone who can consume as much uranium in a single sitting as you can. Just look at you go. Of all the people I know who are playing this exact demo at this exact moment and standing in this exact room, your performance is easily in the top 5,000.
Oh.
Top 4,700 even.
Okay.
I won't go as far as 4,600.
You could be in the 6% of people who push that button who aren't perverts. It's unlikely, but true. That's what I choose to believe. One more.
Let's see. Oh, this is embarrassing. I really can't think of anything else to say. No.
Oh.
You've really exhausted my list of compliments. Goodness.
2 things? What the
fast.
fuck, bro?
Either you or this department has a lot of room for improvement. Okay then, what's next?
Am I being negged? Okay. Next room. Fuck you. Wall technology.
Now, I think you'll find this exciting. We've actually developed a wall that you can walk through. Go ahead, give it a shot.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Guess it's still in development. Right. Okay, moving along. How's the anticipation? Still feeling it?
Sure. Emotion boosts.
Now, here's what we use to convey story.
Oh, despair, 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 despair,
convert
despair.
text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
Where did these cliffs go? These crags that we stood upon, they shielded us from our own ignorance, spoke coddling words and wrapped our vulnerabilities in a woolen cloth that so many times I tried to set aflame. If I knew these comforts now, would their fibers be any more sensitive to the heat of my touch? Perhaps it was the cold I desired most of all. That empress to whom my flesh was always invisible. A hammock for the bones, waiting to be touched and to be known.
I like that. This one.
It was though, and within the shame he carried that ocean breeze did drift. The fierceness of the tides, the inevitable collapse of their kingdoms, washed ashore, bereft of shame, martyrs devoid of a cause, ripping and tearing at the eternal seams.
Oh, you went in both booths? Oh, how vulnerable of you. If at any point during the demo you need to cry, just let me know and we can take a minute.
Demo status?
This device tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration. Somewhere around here there's also a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration.
Bruh. Okay. Thank you, Red Matt. Final choice.
And there you have it. Everything you need to know about how video game demos are made.
Okay.
However, it's still important that we address safety concerns. Please closely observe the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable.
Okay.
If you agree to be held 100% responsible for any and all injury or long-term damage, mental, physical, or otherwise, that may occur while playing the demo, please do
Rock solid
not
abs.
press
You
the
see
large
that?
red
Rock solid
glowing
abs?
disagree button at this
That's the
time.
one I looked at first.
Nothing?
Definitely not the
No
part about
objections? You're
crying.
quite sure about that? Oh, well, all right then. In the event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated.
Okay.
Please step into the dance perimeter.
Okay.
Please perform a dance. Your dance has been recorded.
Thank you.
In the event that you feel confused or disoriented by anything you see inside the demo, perform that dance and I will terminate the demo immediately.
Okay.
Right. All preparations have been made. It is time at last. Are you prepared for the Stanley Parable? Oh, wait, what? What are we doing here?
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration.
Oh.
Your number is 29. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Oh. I'm maybe
Okay,
getting a bit of deja vu.
I'm lost. Let's just get back to the green room and start the demo again. I must have done something wrong the first time.
Now this is a good demo because it's the same feeling, just a different thing. Oh. Ah.
Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable demo, take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes.
Yay!
Oh, wait, what's this?
8.
Wait. This is all wrong. This isn't the Stanley Parable. This is a game where you press a button and it says 8. Not only is the Stanley Parable not a game about continuously pressing the number 8, I can guarantee that this button does not appear anywhere in the main game. Why is it here instead of the demo for the Stanley Parable? Where did the demo go? There was an actual demo here before. Something has gone wrong. It's all gone horribly wrong. We need to get you out of here before you start forming impressions of the Stanley Parable based on whatever the hell this 8 game is. We need to get up. We need to start over. You mustn't stay here another minute. Out, out, out. Go, go, go.
No. I want to leave. I like it here.
8.
Fine.
Imagine if this had been the demo. What would you have been thinking? You'd have left with no idea what the Stanley Parable is about. None whatsoever.
And we wouldn't want that, would we? I mean, it sounded like we played 3 whole hours of that game. You know? Yeah.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable
we heard it all the
demonstration.
first time.
Your number is 30. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
I can't even enter. Fuck this, bro. I'm out. Peace.
Okay, now let's take a minute to get something straight here. When you sit down to play this demo, you are assuming an amount of responsibility for its outcome. Now, I can't say for certain whether you caused us to encounter the 8 game rather than the Stanley Parable, but I think it's a pretty safe assumption that you had something to do with it. At this time, please take a minute to think about all of the mistakes you've made in playing this demonstration, as well as your lack of respect for demo taking in general.
Wow. Bro, what the fuck?
Wonderful. I could really feel the introspection on my end. Now that we're all on the same page again, I feel ready to attempt the demonstration once more. In this 3rd attempt, we shall truly come to understand the meaning of the Stanley Parable. Let the demonstration begin. It can't be over yet. You didn't see anything. Everything that was supposed to demonstrate why the Stanley Parable is a quality experience worth your time and money. It's here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Oh, no. We have to get out of here. We have to find something for you to do, anything. The demo cannot end like this. Hurry, this way.
Always ready. Did a pretty good job of demoing.
Okay, yes. This is new. This is different. Surely there must be a game somewhere in here. Okay. Oh, how about this cup? Yes, go pick up the cup. All right? Now put it, in the bin. You did it!
Yay!
You won! You know what you get for winning? An achievement. Wow, the Stanley Parable just keeps getting better and better. In fact, let me take a little survey of your experience. Based on what you've played so far, would you purchase the Stanley Parable?
B.
You responded,
What a clear and straightforward demonstration of the merits of the Stanley Parable. I am convinced of the quality of the full game.
Bro, what the fuck?
Incredible. You really do get it. You understand. Oh, I was so worried. I just wanted you
When you
to
say
know
I
what I
rigged
see in
things,
the
that's
Stanley
deliberate
Parable. What I think
gaslighting
makes
right
it,
in front of my
well,
fucking
special.
face.
It's so very difficult to put into words.
What the hell?
Oh, we're all beyond that now, aren't we?
This is
Come along.
bollocks.
Let's get to the end and the final choice. Ending, where are you? Where are you? Is this it? Yes, the end. Now, this is where we want the demo to be open. And I think it's time for you to log your final decision as to whether or not the Stanley Parable is any good. And it all comes to this. Please consider very carefully before answering. Much is at stake.
Should I check the red button for the shits and giggles or green? What are we thinking? I liked it. I like it. I like this game.
Is it working?
Oh, it's not.
Are you sure? You sure you pressed the button? What? No, we finished the demo. Did it start again? Hello? Is anyone there?
Hello?
They already finished. They
Is
said they
anyone
liked
there?
it. I need someone to stop the demo. Hello?
Hello?
We need to go back. We need to get out of here. Oh no, what's going on? Where is everyone? Okay, over to the left, down this way.
Oh, shit, I'm so sorry. Fuck, I'm so sorry. Wait, my... I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Oh, nice and quiet. Finally. Well, I suppose we can both agree that I failed, haven't I?
I'm not a hack.
My job was to be a teacher, and I so badly wanted to teach you exactly what the Stanley Parable is supposed to be, but somehow I couldn't. Well, at any rate, I don't know if I care for the Stanley Parable anymore.
Damn.
Do you think any of this is actually in the main game? Honestly, I doubt it. What would that even look like? No, I think I've had enough of it. No more doors, no more demonstrations, no more endings. That's the other problem with this game. There's too many bloody endings. I'm sick of them. How can one game end so many times? It doesn't make sense. Oh, but back at the beginning of the demonstration, now, that was lovely. No concerns about where it was all going. No confusion. Just a blank slate. Yes, that's what I want. A game of beginnings. Hey, do you remember, just a few minutes ago, when we met for the first time, and I showed you the technology used to make the demo, because I thought there actually was a demo. Oh, we were so naive back then, how little we knew of the world. And then, when we ended up back in the waiting room, even though you'd already done that before, yes, it's all so fresh in my memory.
He's going fucking
They were
crazy.
such wonderful moments. Oh, and then when we played the game with the cup and you won, and then we kept wandering and we ended up in a stairwell somewhere and we just kept climbing and climbing, flight after flight after flight. I thought they would never end. And then we were on some kind of catwalk. I didn't have any idea what was down there.
I don't remember these parts.
And we just kept going and we found that elevator and it said escape on it. And we talked about it for a while. About how we couldn't possibly know whether this was really an escape, but it seemed worth a try, and at the very least it would be an adventure. So we got inside and we rode the elevator up and up and up. We had some sense that the end was coming, but we couldn't possibly know when. And then after so long,
you for the 7 months,
it finally
Aglons.
stopped, and we
Welcome
stepped
in.
out into the lush outdoors, the trees, the wildlife, the sun rising on a new and glorious path. freedom. We were free. There was nothing to think, nothing to know. Simply us being right there in that moment. Wasn't it so beautiful?
Bro is going through it right now.
So singularly, piercingly beautiful. We were free.
Aww. No, not this again. I like that. Good demo. Good demo. It's really funny like playing it like in the wrong order. But alas, it is my time for bed.